we will reconvene, and there being nothing to report out of closed session.
The board took no action.
Thank you.
I need to take roll to reestablish the quorum, please. Matt Conant. Nick Abdis. Tom Barandis.
Here.
Brian Holloway. Cyril Shaw. Angelique Ashby. Here. Jeff Harris. Rick Jennings. Here. Sue Frost. Here. Don Natoli.
Here.
Susan Peters. Patrick Kennedy. Phil Cerna. We do have a quorum.
Thank you.
Thank you. And next item would be the executive director's report.
Good afternoon. Just a couple of things real quick. Yesterday and today had Miss Samantha Nelson out. She's with the actually the minority, which is Senator Feinstein's Office of the Energy and Water Subcommittee for the Senate Appropriations, or Energy and Water Subcommittee of Senate Appropriations Committee. Get that right yet. She's been out touring our projects, and so we wanted. It's important. She's one of the key staffers back in DC that works on our budgets. So we wanted to make her fully aware. And sometimes you can talk about them back there, but till you come out and see it, it clicks sometimes. So we had her up at the Joint Federal Project at Folsom this morning. I was with her, and Jason and I met with her last night, and then John Bassett, well, excuse him, he's out with her right now on the levees. And so anyway, just make you aware of that. Also, for Natomas, the Corps re-awarded the first contract for Reach I on the 24th of July. Unfortunately, we did get a protest, and so the Corps legal folks are right now reviewing it to see where we go from here. I'll have to wait and see. As of last night, they didn't have action as to what steps they need to take yet on that, but I just want to make you aware of that. Okay, another action occurred a few days ago. President Trump issued a new executive order establishing, it's on establishing discipline and accountability in environmental review and permitting process for infrastructure. And in the infrastructure that was listed, it did include water resources infrastructure. The goal is to shorten the time for environmental reviews and to try to get it around a 2-year process. And then in the executive order, it also says that they'll identify one federal agency that serves as a clearinghouse for all the permits. Well, not sure how that's going to actually work in practice, but that was the first part of it. And then the second part of it, they revoked the executive order on the federal flood risk management standard that was established under the previous administration. So some of the issues and concerns we had with that, and also some of the benefits from that, we'll have to see what happens with that. Okay, I did include in the written executive report a write-up that I promised last time on our business model for SAFCA and then our contracting, and also in there we did include the board policy on our contracting policy. So in reviewing that and in hearing the comments that we had, we're going to go through it. It really needs some updating there. So we're going to go through and make some proposed changes to it and meet with the finance committee and talk about those, and then we'll bring them back to the board in the future on that. So I just wanted to make you aware of that and make you aware that I did include that write-up in there. Okay, so going to the next item, there was some actions taken at the federal level on appropriations since our last board meeting. The House did pass a minibus bill with our appropriations in it, and the Senate, the Appropriations Committee marked up their bill, but they haven't taken anything at the Senate level. Because of the earmark ban, the best, they can only accept what's in the president's budget or reduce it. So as you see in all those, they kept what was in the president's budget for ours. Now, where we have some opportunities is in the House version, they added almost $290 million for additional construction for flood projects that is to be divvied out in a work plan, and then the Senate added about $275 million, so they'll have to reconcile that. But it looks like we'll have opportunities to increase our budget like we have in the past years through a work plan. The bad news is I don't know when they're going to pass that appropriations bill. The federal fiscal year ends September 30th, and they are on recess right now. When they get back, they have several items. The debt ceiling's coming, projected to hit in the early October, and the National Flood Insurance Program is up next month, and so they've got a whole number of things. So I have a feeling that they'll probably pass continuing resolution, and it'll be a while before these actually get passed. Okay, then changing gears a little bit here, on August 9th, we had a ceremony on South Sacramento streams celebrating the completion, and Chair Kennedy represented us. I was impressed how he coordinated. If you notice, it's hard to see in the picture, but his shirt and Congresswoman Matsui's dress were the exact same color. So I was quite impressed with that coordination there.
Yes.
But we were well represented there. I wanted to make you aware of that. And then finally, coming up October 17th, you'll all be invited. We're going to have a ceremony for the completion of the joint federal project out at Folsom. It'll be at 10 in the morning on the 17th. So I'll get more information as we get a little closer, but I just want to make you aware of that. Then I'll see if there's any questions.
Any questions? Okay, thank you.
Consent matters, item 3 through 6 are in order.
Consent. Second.
Moved by Vice Chair Abda, second by Vice Chair Harris. Are there any questions or comments before we take a vote? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstain?
Thank you. Separate matters, item number 7, approving the 2017 urban level of flood protection adequate progress annual report for distribution to and use by local and state agencies.
Waiting, sorry. I'll tell you what. The urban level flood plan, the urban level of flood protection plan that, oh, there we go. The urban level plan that you approved last year requires an annual update. So under the state laws that require this plan, you can see that we have to meet or be making progress towards 200-year or 100-year flood improvements and protection. So SB 5 required that the ULP report be adopted, and then that we also have to come to you with a finding of some sort, and hopefully it's of adequate progress for us to move forward. So as you have before you today, the third bullet there, we're looking to get this plan off over to our partners at the Central Valley Board, as well as the cities and counties within the jurisdiction of SAFCA, so that they can have this report to all take forward and hopefully find in your councils or board meetings that there has been adequate progress made for your land use agency. So SAFCA's existing plan was brought forward in June. We are showing adequate progress. We have to have it done by 2025. The plan incorporates CC82 engineers report, which is accompanying this other plan that I just picked up. And then the Central Valley Board will consider the 26th report valid through 2017, or September of 2017, which is why we're before you today, so that your land use agencies can move forward and make their adequate findings, hopefully. So annual report purpose is to determine that adequate progress in meeting the ULOP. The primary test is 90% of the scheduled revenues are appropriated and being expended, which we have found. And we are actually finding that we're above the 90% level. We're actually at 100% plus because of state reimbursements and whatnot. Next steps, city and county responsibilities. Again, your city and county agencies will need to make this finding. We're really just asking to be able to take this plan and forward it to them so that the agencies can make that finding at your boards and councils. So again, staff is just recommending that the board adopt the resolution approving us, or giving us the ability to forward this update, the annual 2017 ULOP report. Sorry, I ran through that in the interest of time. Any questions?
Questions? Motion?
Second.
Moved by Director Jennings, second by Director Natoli. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain.
Thank you. Item number 8, resolution number 2017-072, recognizing Peter Buck for his contributions to the Sacramento Area Flood Control Agency.
Well, good afternoon. Have Peter come up. So as I think you're aware, Peter has retired from SAFCA, and we wanted to take this opportunity to thank him for his efforts and give him, hopefully you'll pass the resolution that we can then hand him, to thank him for that. But Peter's been with SAFCA for 17 years. I'm just hate to see him go because I'm finally getting used to his Canadian accent and understanding some of it there. But he never lost it. Yeah, but the one thing that SAFCA, part of our mission is it's flood, but also to do it in an environmentally friendly and sensitive way. And SAFCA over the years has gone out of its way to try to do what's right from the environmental side, and has developed a reputation for trying to do that. And I give a huge amount of that credit to Peter, because he has a passion for wanting to be able to do things right, and has helped us to see that a number of times as we move forward with our projects. And so I won't read the resol per se, but I do want to ask you to consider adopting it so that we can thank Peter for all of his contributions over the years and helping set us a tone and as to how we move forward with our projects in an environmentally friendly way. So with that, I'll turn it over to you for adopting it.
I'll move the resolution.
Second.
Moved by Director Peters. Who seconded that? And second by Cerna. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain.
Okay, so now it's a little heavier.
It's
than other
official.
resolutions.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, members of the board. I had to write a couple things down here.
You're saying.
What's that? I didn't hear that. That's good. Maybe that's a good thing. This has really been a truly exceptional and transformational experience to come here to SAFCA. I never thought that I'd live in California. It was about 18 years ago, around this time, when I saw the solicitation. And back then, stuff was starting to get out on the internet, jobs. And we had a daughter with a disability. We were living just below the panhandle of Alaska. There's an archipelago of islands up there. And we had to make a move for our daughter. And this opportunity appeared in Sacramento. And I threw my name in the ring. And thanks to Tim's, I guess, taking a risk on a foreigner, I'm here today. And I can't tell you how much I've appreciated this board for the support that they've given me over the 17 plus years I've been here, and the work that I've done, and also the privilege of working with this staff that are really exceptional and really dedicated and really committed, and they're part of my family now, and so it's been really hard to say goodbye. I'm I'm really passionate about the work that I do, and I feel like our environment's under threat, and I have done my best to take what we have to leverage it to do good things for the environment, for the things that sustain us, the air and the water and all that other stuff. So I appreciate that leeway and that support. It's been really fun. I've learned a lot about engineering. I've kind of morphed into a bit of an engineer, and John and Pete aren't here to kind of support that statement, but it's been really great, and I just want to thank you again, and thank you the staff. So thank you very much.
County Council has a comment, I believe.
I just want to say, for those of you who don't know, Peter appeared on an episode of Huell Hauser, whatever his California's Gold, and if you look on YouTube, I think you can find it. So just so you know, on one of our projects.
Amazing.
Right.
Thank you very much. Any other comments? Thank you for your
Good luck
service,
to Peter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you very much for your service.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks for your service.
Okay. Any other questions or comments of the board? With that, we will be adjourned.